Conceptual framework. The figure shows the different scales on how often students are having suicidal ideation, ranging from always to never, and their suicidal awareness ranging from not at all aware to extremely aware. The more aware the student is about suicide, the lesser their suicidal ideation is. Hypothesis. This study will be administered to prove the following hypothesis. 1. There is a significant relation between socio-demographic profile and level of awareness in terms of age, sex, religion, and academic performance. Number 2. There is a significant relationship between socio-demographic profile and level of suicidal ideation. Number 3. There is a significant relationship between level of awareness and students' level of suicidal ideation. Significance of the study. Suicide is the act of taking one's own life. It can be a means for people to get away from sorrow or suffering. People are great at hiding their feelings and emotions. Some do these things in the first place because they don't want to appear weak and self-protect from vulnerability. Another possible reason behind this behavior is because some don't want to burden their loved ones with negative thoughts and problems. That behavior may lead a person to struggle, bottling emotions, and may result in serious mental problems including suicidal ideation. This study's findings may provide additional information and establish guidance for action. We can work toward a better understanding of suicide and suicidal behavior by conducting research. This will allow us to discover and pursue the best ways to reach and treat those who are struggling with suicide ideation, while also providing an evidence base that moves the issue beyond awareness and toward action. This study can be beneficial to the following. Students. This study can assist students who are secretly dealing with a difficult home life or an undiagnosed mental illness. This study may serve as a guide in determining their mental condition and helps figure out the best ways to cope. This also helps students talk openly about suicide to avoid making matters worse or instilling the thought of suicide in students. Moreover, the outcome of this study may ensure the student's mental health and earn righteous control of thinking that prevents suicide to happen. Student guardian. If a parent feels their child is thinking about suicide or is on the verge of trying suicide, an immediate response is needed. This study is beneficial as it may aware the guardian regarding their child's states of well-being and may serve as a guide to be an effective advocate. Parents must be awake and aware of the warning signs. It's also critical that they respond in calm, controlled manner that doesn't further overwhelm the child. School administrators. This study is beneficial to school administrators as it may give suggestions on preventing suicidal ideation and highlight its field in the field of education. It helps introduce students to this delicate topic even at an early age. It provides support structures for students in order to prevent self-harm and suicide, to build trust and understanding. This begins with direct teaching and open communication about mental health issues during the day. Upcoming researchers. This study could be their guide upon doing a research and can be used as a reference for the upcoming researchers whose idea to conduct a research regarding suicidal ideation and awareness of MSU Buog Senior High School students. Scope and limitations. The general purpose of this study is to distinguish knowledge, determining if there is a significant relationship between level of awareness and students' level of ideation. It is also to determine if there is a significant relationship regarding suicide and specific socio-demographic profiles. The target respondents of this study is the senior high school STEM students of Mindanao State University Buog campus. This study has limitations. This is only done to gather information concerning students' well-being and reaction on factors affecting their mental health, which include suicidal ideation. The highlight of this study: the questions to be asked during survey should not hurt the respondents emotionally and physically. There will be no physical contact happening between the researchers and respondents following the general health protocols to avoid risks and further transmission of COVID-19 virus. Definition of terms. For a better understanding of this study, the following terms are defined in the context of this research. Academic performance. It refers to the measurement of student achievement across various academic subjects. Socio-demographic. It refers to variables including age, sex, strand, academic performance, and religion. Strand. It refers to the broad areas or sections of the subject content to be studied. Suicidal ideation. It refers to having thoughts, ideas, or ruminations about about the possibility of ending one's life. Suicide. It refers to the act of intentionally causing one's own death. Suicide awareness. It is a proactive effort to raise awareness around suicidal behaviors. Well-being. It refers to the state of being comfortable, healthy, or happy.